Hello. Welcome on in. We're back. Yet another stream, if you can believe it. Black Fury, welcome on in. Jubs, hello. What are you doing here? Don't you know this is an invite-only stream? Good to see you. We're live, right on time, per usual. I get a lot of people telling me I'm late. That's fake news. False information. It is untrue, categorically. We are live with the real Olympics. Now you might be thinking, Professor underscore whom, if you are streaming the Olympics, aren't you going to go to prison? Well, I'm not talking about the fake French Olympics that is going on right now. That's a fraud. It's, frankly, a sham, if I'm going to be perfectly honest. The real Olympics, well, you're just going to have to wait and see. We're going to get started with none other than our daily doles. Beginning, of course, with Game Duel. All right. I do not know what game this is. Off to a great start. Is it maybe like a Kirby game? I'm gonna say Kirby. I guess it could be Rainbow Curse. Okay, it's neither. I see a D. D in there. Is it Game Duel? I don't think it's Game Duel. Let me see. What could this be? Maybe there's a candy in here. Maybe it's Candy Crush Saga. It is Candy Crush Saga. We're cracked. Easy 2-tap. All right. This looks like Red Dead Redemption. I'm going to say Red Dead Redemption 1. Or Undead Nightmare. Nope, it's neither. I'm going to say this is a game I've never seen before in my life. Maybe it's like Assassin's Creed. We'll say Liberation. Nope, it's not that either. Okay. Off to a great start. I'll say this is Fable. Fable 3. It's not that. I don't know what this is. Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings. War in the North. Nope, it's not that either. I don't know what this is. That is a dinosaur of some kind, I think. Say Ark. Survival Evolved. Okay, it's not that either. I have no idea what this is. Gonna be perfectly honest. I've never seen this before in my life. Skip me. I don't know what it is. Greedfall. Never heard of this game in my entire life. That's cool. All right, we go specs. Let's put in Among Us. That's a good starting game. Okay, earlier than 2018. It's not indie and it's not strategy. It's also not made in Unity. It is single player only. I can only imagine. It is probably action, maybe survival, stealth, party. Although I doubt it's party. Could be. Let's go earlier than 2018. Give me side scroller. We go Tropical Freeze. Okay, earlier than 2014. But it looks like it is single player, not side view, not Nintendo, not a platformer, not on Wii U or Switch. It is action. Give me something 2012. You know what? Actually, let's go Minecraft. That's going to give us a good range here. Okay, 2010 to 2013. It is probably first or third person. Potentially adventure, potentially simulator. Interesting here. Action was in the previous ones, but it is not in this one, which means that it is perhaps fantasy, survival, sandbox, kids, or open world. How specific? First or third person. 2010 to 2013, not really giving me a lot to work with. Unless, let's go Portal 2. It is first person. It is either 2012 or 2013. We got a lot of good information here. A lot of good information. Maybe not as much as I would like, but we've narrowed it in on the year pretty quickly. We know that it is 2012 or 2013. So we want to guess one or the other in this one, just to make sure we get pinpointed exactly. First person, single player, don't know anything about the game engine, don't know anything really about themes that much, although we do know it's at least action. Aside from that, not much. Not much. Let me see. First person, 2012 to 2013. That could be several things. Let me think here. Let's see if we can narrow down a platform here. It is not Switch. We do know that much. It could be PS3. Could be Xbox. Although it seems actually within that range, yeah, it would be possible. We know it's not indie, that is useful information. Could be Windows, could be a PC game. When did Counter-Strike come out? But that must be way earlier, right? CSGO? Is that maybe within that time period? I think maybe 2012? And is 2013? We get the year. It is probably a shooter then. Okay. Probably action, shooter, single player, first person, 2013. I'll take a clue on this one. Okay. Good information. Action, sci-fi, stealth, comedy, sandbox, open world. Open world, sandbox, comedy, stealth, science fiction, action. And it is single player. So that's an interesting combination. Open world, sandbox, but single player. First person. And it's a shooter as well. At least we're pretty sure. It could be tactical. Looking back at this, it could be tactical. But I imagine it's probably a first-person shooter. Comedy stealth. In 2013. Comedy stealth. Comedy stealth. Sci-fi comedy stealth. I do not know. I really don't know. This is 11 years ago that we're thinking back to. Is it possible that I've played this? (2013). I'm struggling with this one. I don't know. Duke Nukem Forever? Okay. That was actually not too far off. Does give us a little bit more confirmation. Shooter, adventure. Okay, so we know, like, a lot here. We know a lot about this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pick it out, though. Shooter, adventure. Action, sci-fi, stealth, comedy, sandbox, open world, 2013 first person. Comedy's throwing me for a loop here. Is it... I don't know, man. Like Infamous? Is Infamous even a shooter? I don't really know. Let's go Infamous. Second Son. It's a year later. And it's also third person, so it can't be that. Maybe it's Saints Row? Nope, that's also third person and multiplayer. I mean, that's like as close as I can get in terms of clues here. I think we're gonna pass on it. I'll say it's Lego Star Wars. Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. Is this a game or like a DLC? I am completely unfamiliar with this. I don't recall this coming out at all. All right, we go Strands. Go for the gold. Okay, so this is going to be Olympics. How original, New York Times. Okay, so we're probably looking at sports here. Go swimming. Track. What else? Karate. Go golf. We go, hold on. What other stuff is is there? Archery. Hold on. Where's our Y? I think we cooked it. We got to go the other direction. Archery. Hold on. Okay, okay. Oh, we got one more. Okay, so it has to be equestrian. If I can just click it. They're saying it's the easiest New York Times of all time. Easiest strands that's ever been done. I think it's a DLC. Okay, that makes sense then. That would make sense as to why I don't recall it. All right. Liar, con, back, down, support, symbol, minus, loot, champion, strike, ding, right, base, up, endorse, left. Okay, so we have up, left, right, and down. These are all cardinal directions, I guess. Well, not really cardinal directions, because doesn't that require it to be like north, south, east, and west? Or is it just applies to anything of similar directions? I don't know. I'm American. I'm not expected to know things. Minus. A strike, a ding, a minus, and a... A con. I can see these things all being a negative on your permanent record. Although liar and con, not Kong, liar and con seem to be related. I'm kind of having a hard time seeing what else it could be with liar, so let's throw that in there. It is a drawback. Okay. Support. Support base. Loot. To endorse, to champion, to support, and to back. To throw, I guess, I don't know how I would say it. To give support to advocate for. Okay, close enough. Okay. Loot. Symbol. Base. Right, left, up, down. It can't be that simple, right? It can't be just up, down, left, right. That's way too straightforward. Right? Like, we've already gotten the green. I mean, it could be yellow. Base. Loot. Symbol. Okay, I see. I see what you're doing, New York Times. Loot, liar, base, symbol. I'll take homophones for instruments, musical instruments. Instrument homophones. You can't get one past me. Okay, well, this is actually up, down, left, right. I'm gonna say cardinal directions, base directions. That one, a little too simple for my taste, but we get it done. Okay. Let's go the mini. High praises. No. Claps. Admit to. Own up. Lakshmi, longtime host of Top Chef. I've not seen Top Chef. Just barely make it through. Edged. Maybe not. Goose eggs. Gold. No. Goose eggs. Come back to that one. Tabloid partner of Affleck. Tabloid partner. Not sleeping. Okay, it seems like we've maybe... maybe it's not that. Hold on. I am thinking own up, though. Neuters. space, perhaps. Wait, nope. Goose eggs. I don't know. Not sleeping. They're saying the New York Times is woke now. And that's going to be Under Armour. Dumbo. High praises. Lauds. I do not know. Okay, it seems like we maybe... Seems like we maybe got juiced it somehow, because I don't see what this is. It's something by. Zeros? Okay. Eek by. Okay. Okay, I can see that. Padma. Oh, okay. Alright, not the best. Sort these gods and goddesses from classical mythology by the distance from the sun of the planet named after them, starting with the closest. Okay, that's cool. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I do not know mythology. I'm really bad at mythology, so I'm gonna employ your help here. Although I do know a little bit of astronomy. Not much, but a little. Okay. God of Time. Okay, I don't know about that one. Don't know which one you are. Is it Mercury? I think that might be Mercury. So we'll put you kind of dead center. God of Financial Gain, Commerce, and Communications. Is that Mercury? They're all Mercury. People are saying it's all Mercury. Goddess of Love, Beauty, and Desire. Okay, that's got to be Venus. Neptune's going to be way back here. God of War, we're going to put you up there. That's Mars. I think, which one's closest to the sun, though? I don't think it's... is it? Let me think. Let me have a think about this. See, I remember in terms of... I need to think. I remember in terms of, like, Earth. Good luck on Mushi on Sunday. Thank you very much, Doran. Good luck as well. I didn't see who you got paired with, if it got released yet. I am anticipating a Mushi sweep. Mushi and I did a impromptu 1v1 a couple weeks ago in multiplayer, and he swept the floor with me. A couple of them were close, but a much better player. I think that the rank is a little misleading because I have a few like higher plays, but I think Mushi's definitely the better player. We'll see though. I'm gonna put up as good a fight as I can versus Vivi. Oh, okay. Okay, that should be an interesting matchup. I went up against her in TTCC, and it did not go well for me. Didn't go well for me. I almost got one. I forget which one it was. Was it Kiraku Reba? I think that's the chart that I was close at. But everything else, she swept the floor with me. Really need to up accuracy because you're mainly a speed player. I mean, speed can get you pretty far. I mean, we'll see how it pans out for the Rhythm Clash. I just realized one of my lights is not on. Hold on. It's going to be interesting to see. I've not participated in a Rhythm Clash before, but I know that it's like it's tiered, right? So there's the kind of more speed based maps, and then there's also like a mix of high accuracy and then kind of middle accuracy, middle speed. Let me turn on this light. Anticipate getting the harder star charts, but I don't know how medium and low will go. Yeah, I mean, Vivi is also not a bad like speed player. I don't know how fast she can play in terms of like what speed she kind of caps out at, but she did really well with like the faster charts in TTCC. So it's gonna be interesting. I look forward to your match. Probably open a multi tomorrow going through the songs. Oh yeah, for sure. Let me know when you do that, and I'd be totally down. All right. Goddess of the Sky and Thunder. The God of Financial Gain, Commerce, and Communication. Is that... Let me think. Let's go through them. So we got Venus, got Mars, we have Neptune. I think Jupiter is God of Time. And then God of Sky and Thunder. Maybe that's Jupiter? Neptune's obviously God of the Sea. And Saturn, I think, is either going to be Time or Financial Gain, Commerce, and Communication. Maybe. Wait. Let me think. I'm thinking this is Mercury, actually. God of Time... Is that Saturn? And then God of the Sky and Thunder would be Jupiter. That seems like it would track. In that case, I think that's good. We only get one. Okay, I'm gonna switch these to... Actually, let's put you at the bottom. Okay. Oh, maybe this is not. Yep, there we go. Okay, Mercury, first planet from Sun. Venus, second planet from Sun. Mars, fourth. God of the Sky and Thunder is Jupiter. God of Time is Saturn. God of the Sea, Neptune. Okay, not too bad. We get it in 3. Was I right with my assessment? I think I was, for the most part. I may have switched. I don't think I switched Saturn. Now, actual distance to the sun, a little bit different, but I think I was able to suss out which was which. Fantastique, Dastardly Detected, and Hidetsu Cult. Probably a theme of a really cool bird as well. Yeah. I practiced all the... I went through like the whole pool yesterday. And I'm going to suffer on the ACK charts, that's for sure. I don't know how well Mushi does in terms of accuracy, but I am a terrible ACK player. I can fake speed plays for the most part. Like, I'm not very good at high speed, but I can get a little bit above my pay grade. I can kind of lock in. aside from that, I don't really have any advantage going into this. But I like the mix of charts to work with. It seems like it's a pretty broad set of maps to work on. All right, 1986 births, ATP #1 ranked singles tennis players, Australian Open tennis champions, French Open champions, Grand Slam tennis. Okay. Living people, medalists at the 2008 Summer Olympics. Okay, medalists for Spain. Okay, name a Spanish tennis player. Which ones? Which one's which? I don't know where they're from. I know Federer. I know Nadal, Djokovic. I think that's it. That's all I know. So it's either gonna be Federer or Nadal. I think this is Nadal. Can you take a spell check on it? It is Rafael Nadal. There we go. I can kind of get some of these. Name a Spanish tennis player. I can do that. 1889 births, 1966 deaths, 20th century Russian women writers, 20th century pseudonymous writers. Did I say that right? Pseudonymous writers. 20th century translators, censorship in the Soviet Union, Chinese-Russian translators, nobility from the Russian Empire, people from Ototsky Uyezd, people from the Russian Empire of Tatar descent, pseudonymous women writers, Russian World War I poets, Russian literary historians, Russian people of Tatar descent, Russian poets of Ukrainian descent, Russian translators, Russian women poets, Soviet literary historians, Soviet poets, Soviet translators, Soviet women poets, Soviet women writers, translators to Russian, Ukrainian, Russian translators, World War II poets, writers from Odessa. Name a Russian woman writer. I don't know if I can do that. I'm probably gonna fail this one. I don't think I have one in here. Eagle Seeker first chart just to troll. I mean, I guess that's theoretically possible, right? Or is that which one's the tiebreaker? Is Eagle Seeker the tiebreaker, or is it something else and I just forgot? Let me see. Map pool. Tiebreaker is Eagle Seeker is the tiebreaker, so that wouldn't work out. Although, I mean, if you have to have like a track that you have everything on the line for, that seems like it would be kind of just as bad as going first. All right, I don't know. Anna Akhmatova? Unfamiliar with her. 1742 in Ireland, 1742 oratorios, history of Dublin City, music for Easter, oratorios based on the Bible, oratorios by George Frederick Handel. Gonna say Handel's Messiah. It is Handel's Messiah. All right, we're 2 for 3. 2 for 3. 1994 establishments in England. 1994 establishments in the United Kingdom. Brit Award winners. British dance music groups. British feminist musicians. British pop girl groups. British pop music groups. Dance pop groups. Ivor Novello Award winners. Juno Award for International Album of the Year winners. MTV Europe Music Award winners. Musical groups disestablished in 2000. Musical groups disestablished in 2008. Is this the Spice Girls? Right? I'm gonna say Spice Girls. If it's not, I apologize. It is the Spice Girls. Okay. All right, we're not doing too bad. I mean, a lot of these are pretty straightforward, so you get 44% accuracy on it. Seems higher than most. What did I wonder what we got on it. I mean, we didn't get like very good scores when we kind of ran through everything. In part because we're getting more sampling than anything else. Mushi's kind of approaching us on the leaderboards. All right, most recent. Let me see. For Eagle Seeker, we got is this slowed down? Oh, it's the 50% play. For the 1x play, we got 43.5. So yeah, yours is higher than mine at the very least. Okay, 1969 establishments in West Germany, 1970 establishments in West Germany, art pop groups, Astralworks artists, avant-garde music groups, EMI record artists, electro pop groups, electro record, German music. This has to be Kraftwerk. I'm gonna take a spell check, even though it seems I like it. Yeah, that's very straightforward actually. I just don't want to get it wrong, okay? I don't want to lose out because I misspelled something. All right, 1936 births, 1999 deaths, 20th Century Baptist, African-American basketball coaches, African-American volleyball players, All-American college men's basketball players, American Basketball Association announcers, American Protestants, American men's basketball players, American men's volleyball players, Baptists from the United States, basketball coaches from Pennsylvania, basketball player coaches, basketball players from Philadelphia, Sinners basketball, deaths from congestive heart failure, Harlem Globetrotters players, Kansas Jayhawks men's basketball players, Los Angeles Lakers players, NBA All-Stars, NBA Most Valuable Player Award winners, NBA broadcasters, NBA players with retired numbers, Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame inductees, Pennsylvania Republicans, people from Bel Air, Los Angeles, Philadelphia 76ers players, Philadelphia Warrior draft picks, Philadelphia Warriors players, San Diego Conquistadors coaches, San Francisco Warriors players, track and field athletes from Pennsylvania, track and field people from California. I do not know. We'll say Wilt Chamberlain. It is Wilt Chamberlain. Okay, we get those. I was a little unsure. 1820 births, 1910 deaths, 19th century Christian Universalists, 19th century English people, 19th century nurses, Anglican saints, British people from the Crimean War, British reformers, British statisticians, British women activists, British women statisticians, dames of grace of the Order of St. John, English Christian theologians, English Christian Universalists, English statisticians, fellows of the Royal Statistical Society, female wartime nurses, history of the London Borough of Lambeth, ladies of grace of the Order of St. John, members of the Order of Merit. Okay, people celebrated in the Lutheran liturgical calendar. People with chronic fatigue syndrome. Gonna be lurking while you play trombone, champ. Best of luck. Hope you get some good scores. I don't know. British people of the Crimean War. British statisticians. I'm not going to know it. I don't have this one. Florence Nightingale. The name's in there. Association was not there. I don't think I ever would have picked it up, unfortunately. Biota of China, biota of Mongolia, deserts in xeric shrublands, deserts of China, deserts of Mongolia, geography of Inner Mongolia, physiographic provinces, sites along the Silk Road. Deserts of Mongolia. This is a pretty straightforward geography question. Just bad, because I'm terrible at geography. Deserts of China. Deserts of Mongolia. Sites along the Silk Road. This feels like it is important enough that it might be in there, but I don't think we're going to recall it anytime soon. If it is, the Gobi Desert. They're saying it's the Gobi Desert. I should have gotten that. That's on me. That's on me. Again, geography is literally my worst subject. But that one, yeah, that's pretty bad. All right, 1824 introductions, assistive technology, augmentative and alternative communication, character sets, digital typography, French inventions, Latin script representations, writing systems introduced in the 19th century. (1824) introductions, assistive technology, augmentative and alternative communication. Latin script representations. I'm thinking maybe Morse code. Here's what I'm thinking. Let me introduce to you some thought processes here. Only French invention we care about is the fry and the toast. So true. Welcome on in, Crispy. Thank you for joining me in my my disdain for the French as a whole. Look, there are some very, very fine French people. As a whole, though, to borrow a phrase from the French, pew pew on Le French. I'm gonna say Morse code because of like the character sets here. Digital typography. Is this maybe be like the typewriter? Digital typography, French inventions, Latin script representations. No, it can't be the typewriter. Right? Because it's alternative communication. It has to be Morse code. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's either Morse code or shorthand. I know less about shorthand than I do Morse code. It seems very short in terms of categories for it to be Morse code. Maybe it is shorthand. Braille! Braille, of course! Of course, that makes so much more sense. And it is so very French. It is so very French. I should have gotten that. I think what threw me on it was the digital typography. That was, and you know what? Now that I look at it again, assistive technology, augmentative and alternative communication, it is right there. Some of the other ones did throw me, though. Character sets, digital typography, made me think that maybe it was like a physical object. Which song are you banning, by the way? I don't know. I'm just gonna kind of wing it. I haven't put much thought into it. I'm just kind of going into this very casually because I kind of figure that I'm probably gonna get swept. Think about El Sonidito because it's kind of BS. You know what? I actually might agree with that. I am really bad at it, for one, and two, it is not very fun. I might look at Mushi's score for it and then make my decision, but I might take that and ban it myself. Highest TT play. Yeah, that seems like a pretty good move strategically. 1819 establishments in Spain. Art museums and galleries established in 1819. Art museums and galleries in Madrid. Bien de interés, cultural landmarks in Madrid. Buildings and structures in Hieronymus neighborhood, Madrid. Charles III of Spain. Cultural tourism in Spain. Juan de Villanueva. Buildings, museums in Madrid. Neoclassical architecture in Madrid. Tourism in Madrid. Okay, so we had Charles III as an answer, I think, earlier this week. And it did mention art museums and such. Now, as for what the museum is called, could not tell you. That's bad for me. Art museums and galleries established in 1819. Neoclassical architecture in Madrid. This one's gonna sting. It is gonna sting. This is very obvious, isn't it? Only thing I can think of is the I believe there's a MoMA in Spain. Maybe do a check on that as well. I don't know. The only word that's kind of coming up here is like, is it like Bilo? Maybe I'm kind of mixing signals here. I'm not going to be able to pull it. Museo del Prado. Yeah, this one did come up in the last one. I'm thinking, all right, MoMA, Spain. No, I'm thinking of Guggenheim. No, it's not MoMA. It's Guggenheim, and it's in Bilbao. That's what it is. We crossed a lot of wires in that one, but I was not going to be able to pull it. We take 5 of 10. I'm pretty pleased with that. 5 of 10, and we also, I mean, we missed one of the more obvious ones with Florence Nightingale, which, fair, valid. But I mean, we did get Will Chamberlain. That is the lowest one that we got, which, to be fair, isn't the most, obscure pull. All right, in order of most to least, we go Spice Girls, 83%. Florence Nightingale, 61% we missed. Rafael Nadal, 60% we did get. From there, Gobi Desert, 58%. That one stings. Kraftwerk for 52%. Braille for 50%. From there, Handel's Messiah for 30%. And then Museo del Prado for 24%. And then Will Chamberlain for 14%. Anna Akhmatova for 10%. I'm really kind of surprised that Handel's Messiah is only 30%. That strikes me as quite low. Now, kind of compared to everything else, I can see why it would be there, but it does seem really obvious. I guess maybe not that obvious in terms of the description for it, right? Because, what was the categories here? Where's the categories? I just look here. Where is it? You can tell I use Wikipedia often by the fact that I don't even know where to find the categories. Categories? Hello? Where do I find this? See also? No? Notes? Categories. Oh, okay. There they are. Messiah, Handel, yeah, pretty obvious. 1742, Oratorios, 1742 in Ireland, History of Dublin City. Oratorios based on the Bible. Okay, yeah, I guess. I mean, these two kind of give the game away, right? Music for Easter, music by George Frederick Handel. I mean, that one's, it's literally Handel's Messiah. That's like the way it is known. But if you're looking at it kind of in terms of the first categories, I mean, oratorios that's going to be a tricky pull, I think, in general. I probably would not have pulled it from just that. It was kind of the other context clues that gave it to me. All right, not too bad. 5 out of 10. I'll take that. That is a pretty good performance, especially considering I think all or most of those were just me, as opposed to some other days where I rely heavily on chat. So I'm pretty pleased with that one. All right, we pause the music and go spell check. My apologies in advance for people that know how to spell things. I'm not one of you.
Twitchy. A adjective meaning marked by twitches or jerk.
They're saying it's one of the streaming platforms of all time.
Selfie. A noun meaning an image that taco. A noun meaning a crispy or soft corn or fumble. A verb meaning to grope for or handle something clumsily or aimlessly. Precursor. A noun meaning one that precedes and indicates the approach of another. Precursor comes from Latin precursor, meaning to. Spontaneity. A noun meaning the quality or state of being spontaneous. Derived from New Latin spontaneitat, the term also pulls from Latin spontaneous, spontaneity. A noun meaning the quality or state of being spontaneous. Retrodict. A verb meaning to utilize present information. Choreographer. A verb meaning to compose the choreography of.
Okay, hold on.
Choreographer. A verb meaning to compose the choreography of. Choreographer. A verb meaning to compose the choreography of.
We cooked it?
Pharynx. A noun meaning the muscular tubular passage of the vertebrate digestive and respiratory tracts, extending from the back of the nasal cavity and mouth to the esophagus. Pharynx comes from medieval Latin and Greek. Pharynx.
I need to think. Because larynx is... So... There we go.
Agricultural. An adjective meaning of relating to, used in, or concerned with agriculture. Cantatrice. A noun meaning a woman who is a singer, especially an opera singer. This word originates from both Italian and French languages. Cantatrice. A noun meaning a woman who is a singer, especially an opera singer. This word originates from both Italian and French languages. Cantatrice.
Hold on. Is it canta or canta?
Cantatrice.
So cantatrice. Is it going to be that? Or this? I'm not really good on my
Cantatrice.
my French suffixes. Let's just do a dry run here. Nope.
Mien. A noun meaning heir or bearing especially as a Hamadryad. A noun meaning wood nymph. Hamadryad derives from Greek meaning together with a dryad or forest nymph. Hamadryad. A noun meaning wood nymph. Hamadryad.
Nope.
Aughts. A noun meaning zero, cipher. Alteration evolved from misinterpretation of a naught as an ought. Appendectomy. A noun meaning surgical removal of the vermiform appendix. Appendectomy originates from...
I better get that one right. I've had one. All right, not too bad. We go 12 for 15. Hamadryad. Okay, so we biffed it in several directions. Choreographer, oh, we typoed it. That's what we did. Yeah, we typoed it. If we switched those, it would have gotten it, which is what I was trying to do. So we didn't, it wasn't that we didn't know how to spell it, it's that we typoed. Another careless mistake. Cantatrice. Okay. Cantatrice. Okay, yeah, that is more like Italian in its construction than it is in French. And then Hamadryad, that's one we probably could have gotten if we spent a little bit more time with it. It is a word I'm familiar with. It is not a word I use very often, but it is theoretically possible for us to have gotten that. All right, we go VGM Hurdle. What? I can't even hear it. Okay, I'm gonna say this is Link Between Worlds. Nope, it's not, because does this have Zelda in it? Link Between, yeah, it doesn't have Link Between Worlds, and it seems like it only has, does it have Majora's Mask? No. Okay, let's think. Beats me. Skip me. Skip me again. Okay, I'm thinking Jet Set Radio, maybe. Or maybe not. Maybe it's Bomb Rush. Maybe it is Jet Set. Maybe Jet Set. We'll say maybe Sneak Man. Nope. Maybe it's Persona. Persona 3. We'll say, When the Moon Reaches for the Stars. Nope. I am thinking Persona. Maybe it's Mementos. All right. Of these, which one did we not do? Let me think. Willpower. Life will change. We didn't guess willpower. I'm gonna give it a go. It feels very Persona or Persona adjacent. Okay, it's not. Tokyo is the ending. It's a 2015 action RPG developed by Nihon Falcom. Game was developed out of their desire to create a game of different type of setting than other role-playing game franchises. There are other role-playing game franchises, Legend of Heroes and Ys. Okay, that makes sense. It was also released for the Vita, so it makes sense that I don't know it. All right, you threw me a curveball. I feel like we were beating around a similar bush, but not quite there. This could be literally anything, man. It's like Slider. It's like Slider, but I don't think it is. Piranha Plant Slide? I don't know. Maybe... Tell you what, I'll give you Splash River Slider. We use incorrect. Older than 2013. 3D platform is also incorrect. This has to be like a Mario Party game. Or maybe it's Double Dash. Let me think. Listen again. Yeah, let's go Mario Party 3. Woody Woods? It seems, or maybe it's 2. This seems like a Western thing, so let's go Western Land Mario Party 2. Older than 1998. N64 is incorrect. Mario Party is incorrect. Minigame compilation is incorrect. It's not on the N64, but it's older? Hold on. What are we doing here? You're telling me it's older than 1999. It's not the N64. What is it? It can't be Super Nintendo. There's no way that's coming from a Super Nintendo. All right, let's throw a Western in here, see what we get. Is it from Mario RPG? Let's throw this in here. It is Mario RPG. Okay. There's a lot of tracks here. Race, trial, horse. Not quite sure what this would be. Let me think. Let's look here. Maybe it's Marymore or Rosetown? Let's say wait, that's for Switch. Let's say Marymore. Nope, wrong one. Let's say Marymore for the Super Nintendo. Nope. That's tough. Maybe we go Moleville? Nope. Say Dodo's coming. Doki Mountain. Yeah, I've not played Mario RPG, so I couldn't pick you a track out of the soundtrack without like seeing the list. I mean, we got the game. This is got to be Wind Waker. Maybe it's from a battle. Well, let me hear that one more time. Say battle Wind Waker. Wrong game. Okay, that's probably... I'm thinking... Okay, that's tough. If it's not Wind Waker, it's either earlier or later. Let me throw a Phantom Hourglass. Because that is Wind Waker Hourglass. That's Wind Waker adjacent. If I type in... What do you mean? It's right there. I mean, boss battle is right there. If I type in battle, nothing shows up. What is this? What are we doing here? I'll take boss battle. It's not that. Okay. Okay, it sounds like Ocarina of Time. What is it? Okay, well, you can't. Sounds like the. Is it Dodongo or middle boss battle? I think it may be Dodongo. It's not. I think it's mid-boss. It could be mid-boss. But it's not from Ocarina of Time. What could this be? Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. This sounds vaguely familiar. It seems like it's kind of copying Ocarina of Time's style. Like, it's definitely like an arrangement of one of the battle themes, mid or otherwise, or boss themes, mid or otherwise. What's throwing me though is the audio quality here. Okay, so this one is Zelda specifically. So it is going to be a Zelda game. Here's what's throwing me. It doesn't sound good, but it doesn't sound like N64, which is why I guessed Phantom Hourglass instead. I'm thinking this is either going to be... I've narrowed it down to 3 options, is what I think. It could be 4. It might be 4 Swords. I think it's 4 Swords Adventure, Spirit Tracks, or maybe Minish Cap. Although it sounds too good to be Minish Cap. It sounds too good to be Game Boy. We'll say Mini Boss, Spirit Tracks. Wrong game. darker. I guess it could be Twilight Princess. I feel like Twilight Princess sounds better. Let's go Four Swords. Not Four Swords, Adventures. Minor battle or boss battle? I'll say boss battle. It's not. Let's hear it. This one's gonna stump me, I think. That probably is Twilight Princess, huh? I mean, we gotta guess something. I'll say boss Twilight, not boss defeated. I'll say battle Twilight Princess. As for which one, we'll say Dark Knot battle. Stallard battle Twilight Princess. I almost guessed that. Okay. Here's a question I have. Well, I was gonna go second phase. Where's the original? So I played the HD version. I don't know if they changed the music. Okay, it seems like maybe not that much. That's the second phase. Twilight Princess HD Stallard. Alright, well that's not really specific. That's not Twilight Princess HD, dude. That's the Wii version. It's showing the Wii version. What does the HD version sound like? Okay, whatever.
But
right,
their
it's pretty
instinct.
much the same. Okay, well, it is a game I played. I'll take the L on it. Not too happy about it. Is there a version of this for 80s movie themes? I feel like you'd be a lot better at that. I don't think so. There is Bandle, which does like pop music. I don't do that one because I don't know pop music. But it does exist. All right, let's go. We're going to switch over to a different scene. Hold on. Let's see if I can get this set up real fast. Game, turn off window capture. Turn on Elgato capture. Go here. Go here. go there.